speak English, right? No? Okay.
What? God damn.
I know, I just got rejected again on camera. Hold on. Maybe, let me.
I don't know what's going on.
ผมนกกว่าผมได้ยินคุณพูดภาษาอังกฤษ Okay. All right. Bye bye. All right. Got rejected again. All right.
She say somebody told her you're a bad person.
Really?
Yeah.
Look who I just ran into. Flight Madness, Dan the Man. Now, I'm casually scrolling through YouTube, and I see a live feed by my man, Trey the Bad TV.
Yeah.
Right? And I start checking out, shout out to Trey the Bad TV, dope live channel. Guys, go make sure you go subscribe.
Shout out to Trey Bad TV.
But man, I see my man here on a Pattaya, Thailand, Pop the Balloon Challenge.
Last time you come here, right, with him, and him eat on my pizza. I want to eat too, but him eat on. And I'm really mad about it. That's it.
That was some good pizza, man.
And I said, oh shit, my man, Dan the Man, he gonna do his thing.
Yeah.
You know, but sir, what happened? Because it looked like you got rejected by all the chicas or all the women. What happened?
Man, okay, all right, so shout out to Trey Bad. He hit me up one day. He was like, hey man, I got a new crib. We're gonna have a Pop the Balloon event there. So at first I was like, oh man, I already know what's gonna happen. Cause I've seen clips when he did it before, like all the girls just pop the balloon on the guy as soon as he walks out. And you know how women are on Pop the Balloon. Like as soon as they feel like they're being, like people are looking at them, they wanna act like their standards are so high. So I already knew it was gonna happen. I already prepared myself. But yeah, it was a fun night. We went out there to Trey's place. He has a big condominium, big penthouse. And the ladies came by, the vibes came in, if you know what I mean. The drinks were pouring, guys were lighting it up, having a good time. And yeah, it was my turn to go. I was like the third guy. Okay, first thing that happened was the women came by. So the women came by and the guys would pop the balloon depending on if we liked her or not. And some girls are maybe a little bit vengeful, cause if you pop the balloon on them, they definitely gonna pop the balloon on you when it's your turn. And if you watch the video, you see like a lot of girls want to get their revenge on a couple guys.
Okay, so you guys had popped the balloon first. Oh, I see. I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
Okay, so you was popping your balloon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because some of these girls, like they were giving kind of sketchy answers. They were kind of acting like the type of girls you might not trust. You speak English, right? No? Okay. What happened was during the Pop the Balloon, the girls came first, and we had a few girls who were kind of giving kind of sketchy answers, right? They were kind of, we know what kind of work they're doing here in Pattaya, but they didn't want to answer directly. So a lot of guys just popped the balloon off that. We asked the girls like, hey, what are your plans for the future? They don't have no plans for the future. Pop the balloon on that. So a lot of the girls are kind of, not too happy about that. Then it was the guys' turn. And I was the third guy who went. We had two other guys before me. The girls were pretty brutal on them. One dude, he got all his balloons popped almost like instantly. Second dude, he got accused of being a playboy, like a butterfly. And that's how it is. I guess that's the reputation a lot of us guys have here in Pattaya.
Now, I saw what you got accused of. You got accused of eating all the pizza.
Last time you come here, right, with him, and him eat on my pizza. I want to eat too, but him eat on. And I'm really mad about it. That's it.
That was some good pizza, man.
Why you not give me one? Why you not
I didn't know you were hungry. I thought you wanted to keep good body.
That's it. I'm mad.
I want you to keep good body, Okay, like this girl, she's like half Indian, half Thai. It was at a previous party at Trey Bad's place. I've only been to Trey Bad's condo twice. It was the first time I ever went there. I met this girl. And we had the pizza sitting over there. It was sitting over there for a few hours, man. I was like, okay, is anyone gonna eat the pizza? It was getting cold and stale over there, so I just heated it up. I didn't eat it all. I waited till they got their pizza, and then I was like, all right, guess I'll keep, eat it. Why not? I didn't eat it all, by the way, but I ate maybe the rest of it that was left there. I guess she was kind of hot about that, but I could fix that. I could just invite her out for pizza. I think that's probably what she wants, right? She probably wants me to just take her out on a date and give her some more pizza. But yeah, she's a funny girl. And yeah, I guess she told all the other girls I'm kind of like a selfish guy who eats all the pizza. So some girls popped their balloon off of that. One thing that was really sketchy, a couple of the girls said they don't like the fact that I speak Thai. So for you guys who don't know, I've been studying Thai for a few months now. I'm pretty decently conversational at it. I'm okay. And like, some of these girls, they don't like it when the guy can like understand what they're saying. That's kind of sketchy, right? Like if a girl tells you that she doesn't like it, if you can understand the stuff she's saying around you, you probably shouldn't be, trusting that girl too much, man. So I had a few girls who popped the balloon on me saying, oh, I don't like the fact that he speaks Thai. And that's like a big red flag.
Yeah, they want to talk about you.
Yeah, that's a big red flag, guys. Like if a girl she's over there talking with her friends, she doesn't want you to hear what she's saying. And like think about it, like she doesn't want you to understand what her parents, her family are saying either. Like if you ever meet her family or something, they probably don't speak good English.
They're gonna talk. It's right. That's the thing out here too. They're gonna talk it right in front of you.
Yeah. So
it makes them feel better about themselves. They do that in any dual language society when you think about it, because they do that in Latin America as well, Africa as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes I had to catch my girl. I'd be like, yo, both of y'all speak English. Why y'all speaking Thai?
Yeah.
So they do that, man. And the only thing you can do is just learn. But the thing is, this is where the edge is at. When you start learning and not letting them know that you know how much you know.
Yeah.
I did that with Spanish, right? I might not be able to speak Spanish super fluently or super fast, but I understand a whole lot of it. So when they start talking, now I get to reveal what they really saying about you. And that's when they start saying, oh shit, he understands, right? Tu entiendo. I'm like, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
I definitely get that part, man. But let me ask you this, man. So this is the thing. All right, you in Pattaya. Now, we know Pattaya is a huge city. We know that, there are girls that, have jobs and careers, or girls that's on vacation in Pattaya. Pattaya's like the Miami of Thailand to a certain degree. But isn't it a little kind of like, I don't know what's the word I want to say. Like, what's the word? I guess you want to say just awkward, red balloon with girls that might have incentives, financial incentives more. Now keep in mind, I will say this though, American women have financial incentives just as hard, but is that like kind of misleading the audience to a certain degree?
So it actually complicates things. So like, for example, for the girls here, when we did Pop the Balloon, like the fact that if her friends know you, that's like a big red flag for her, because she thinks, okay, you probably hooked up with her friends before. So it's like, that's a red flag. She'll knock you off of that. And it's like, okay, if you're a new guy, like there was one guy there we had from Ukraine, and he's like new to the city. He just got in Thailand like a week ago, so he's fresh meat. I feel like, and he had like, the women were definitely a lot more open to him because no other girls had known him. All the other guys who had come before, all the other girls, they knew us. Like they've seen us before. They maybe seen us with their friends. And it's like, with this new guy, he's like fresh meat. And I feel like, some guys, and he's white. And I think, maybe white guys, they have that kind of reputation of being big spenders or maybe easy to take advantage of by these women more so than black guys. So when I saw like how they were behaving with him, and it was like, they trying to act all innocent and wife material because he's new to the scene. They don't know who he is. But yeah, it was pretty interesting, especially seeing like, those girls are a lot more picky on camera than they would be off camera, like, if you guys know what I mean. It's like their standards would not be that high if I approached them out when cameras aren't on them. I think you guys understand that.
Okay, so what do you suggest about dating in Thailand in general? Like, you have any tips for the guys who want to date, in Thailand in general, not necessarily, Pattaya, but just in general?
I mean, so Thailand is pretty interesting because based off what I've heard and seen, there's actually a lot of competition for chicks these days because, Thailand is blown up on the web. It's like, I talk to people who've been here for years, like decades, and like they say like the number of like young, rich Instagram model guys who have a big following online is blown up. They come here and like, those are the guys who are, you might be competing with to get girls. So like things aren't necessarily as easy to get like a normal woman as you might think. There's actually a lot of stiff competition. Like it's pretty crazy. Like I know I had one girl, like an ex-girl, I went to see her in a small town. I wasn't really serious about her. She's just a girl, like she was a cool girl, normal girl, school girl, nothing crazy, just normal girl. And she had a guy like fly out from the States, like pretty tall, good looking guy. And he's in a small town with her. He's telling her, baby, I love you. He's celebrating their anniversary. She wasn't gonna get that from me. Like, she's a nice girl, but she's like, just But like, there's apparently a lot of competition for the good girls here in Thailand, guys. I don't think it's as easy as it was maybe pre-pandemic. Like, Thailand is like the hot spot. So, you got to be on your A game over here if you want to get some top quality chicks, man. Yeah. So my thing is take care of yourself as best you can. Learning the language is questionable if you need to learn the language or not, because a lot of the Thai girls who date foreigners, they probably speak English already. But if you're gonna stay in Thailand long term, just for your own convenience, it's probably good to learn a little bit of the language.
Do you like notice locals respecting you more when you speak in Thai?
Yeah, and it's a little bit of both. Like the locals, the thing is here, like we said earlier, like there's some girls who don't like it that I might speak Thai, but the locals who are just normal people, they appreciate a foreigner who can speak Thai. They think it's interesting. So yeah, but I love language, so that's why I do it. But maybe you might not feel like investing hundreds or thousands of hours into learning a second language, because that takes up a lot of time that you could be doing other stuff with. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, just come on your A game here in Thailand. Don't expect it to be easy outside of the big cities. You can do that thing that other guys do, like going to like small areas, small provinces, and getting women from there. That seems to be an effective strategy. But outside of Pattaya, like finding a normal chick, don't expect it to be an easy layup. It'll definitely probably be easier than what you're getting in the States, but don't expect it to be super easy.
Okay, and in your opinion, can you find true love in the city of Pattaya?
You can, because there are a lot of normal girls here who just come for vacation and travel. And even though Pattaya has like a pretty, how I say, a kinky reputation, for Thai people, like I spoke to Thai people about this before, like for them, they don't really view Pattaya as significantly different than any of the other cities in Thailand, in that, the stuff that goes on here in Pattaya, it's on a much more outside level, but that happens in pretty much every city in Thailand. So Thais still come here just for fun, even despite like the reasons like a lot of us foreigners come here. Like the Thais come here just because they like it here and they like the environment.
I mean, not just Thais, Chinese, Japanese, Koreans, Indians.
Yeah.
Africans, Europeans, now Black Americans,
Yeah, like if you're willing to like, especially like, I stay in like a Russian neighborhood. Like if you're into Russian girls, or you got that here. There's Chinese neighborhoods. Of course, there's Thais everywhere. They got different options over here, man. And speaking of Africans, I want to speak on something, man. So during that pop the balloon, man, that one African girl, man, she popped my balloon because she said my undershirt, she said it was dirty, man. Like, first of all, y'all, we're in a tropical environment. It's hot and sweaty, man. It's freaking 100 degrees outside. It's really hot, man. So you can't disqualify. I got the undershirt here to catch the sweat. So of course it's gonna be a little bit dirty, but the point is it's under my shirt, man. She disqualified me because she said, your undershirt, I don't like it, it looks dirty. I'm like, what? She's over there getting cracked open by Indian guys for calling me dirty. But anyway.
All right, man.